Hello. Oh my gosh, guess what? I've got I forgot to put it's getting dark in here and I forgot to get my lighting. Oh gosh, I'm really dark. I've got to get my lights and I forgot to do it. What should I do? I'm already on live. Whoopsie daisy. Well, hello. My lighting is not going to be good today. No, it's not actually, but because I don't have time to go get my lights. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, welcome to the smile. We're going to still smile anyway. The smile revolution. Oh, so the smile revolution still lives on. We raise awareness to the healing power of a genuine smile. It's been acquired by the Princess Wow Network. So that's my new name, the Princess Wow Network. YouTube, I just changed my YouTube channel to the Princess Wow Network. You can go there. I'm just brand new, literally today, because there was somebody else who had a Princess Wow YouTube channel, and I'm new to YouTube with my show. So I found out that someone else has the same name, and so I had to change it. So I like this better, actually. So, and then on Facebook, instead of Princess Wow, I mean, hopefully Facebook will accept it. I put in the Princess Wow Network on Facebook page as well. And I'm also on Mindy Fratkin personal, if you happen to be my Facebook friend. Well, anyway, if you're not, Princess Wow, the Princess Wow Network is coming into being. So we're still raising awareness to the healing power of a smile. It's just that now this feels more right now, and it needs to happen. And so anyway, this all started in 2005. The last time I saw my dad conscious, he gave me a big grin, and that smile changed my life for the better. I hope you can see me. I forgot my lights. Usually I do my show earlier in the day. It's 5:30 East Coast time, and I'm like, whatever. I'm usually doing it earlier. Oh, well, sorry about that if you can't see me too well today. Okay, so today is my 96th show since last March. Started this first week of lockdown. This is your first time watching, I never know who's on watching live or on replay. Oh, and I do have these Smile Revolution mugs. This picture, if you can see it, was on the cover of the Greenwich Post. It's me picking up this dog. I was interviewed for an article, and this says, "May you give and receive many smiles." I was interviewed for an article probably about a decade ago. I'm estimating, or maybe, I don't know. I can't remember exactly. I'd have to look it up. But our journalist said, can you walk down the street? I was wearing all these colors. And can you walk down the street and talk to people? And I'm going to take pictures. I'm like, okay. So I met this guy with his dog. And he said, pick up my dog. And then that's how I got the picture. And his name was King. So anyway, let's see here. We're going to do a dance party in a little bit, Friday dance parties. And we're going to, today I'm featuring Willie Nile, who opened for The Who. Pete Townsend heard him in about 1980. I think he around in the 80s, and Pete Townsend from The Who loved his work. And so he toured with The Who, opening act. And his debut album was in 1980. Well, anyway, he's played a lot with Bruce Springsteen, Ringo Starr, Tori Amos, Lucinda Williams, Elvis Costello, to name a few. Clive Davis loved his work, and he was with Arista Records years ago. Well, anyway, and this Gumby wants to say hello and give you a big hug and smile. If you're in lockdown, or you're not in lockdown, or we're all still in the pandemic and dealing with a lot of different strife on the planet besides that, if that's not enough. So we can still look for the good, and we can still be grateful, and we can still bring joy and bring more love. We need more love and joy on the planet, wouldn't you say? So that's what this show's about, and trying to uplift you all, whether you're stuck at home or not. We in New York, we were last spring for a couple months, I think. Anyway, here we go. Put on a happy face. And I know sometimes you can't. I don't smile all the time. It's all about bringing more joy, and as much as you can. And we all have challenges. But, sometimes you could save someone's life by giving them a beautiful smile, even if it's with your eyes. And here my little frog wants to say hi too. With your eyes or raise your eyebrows. I know we're having masks on, but you can still smile with your eyes. And anyway, Amanda Light, who's an artist here locally, she did this picture of me a few years ago. Isn't that cool? I love her work. She does these amazing portraits. And today we're choosing joy. So it's Friday. Happy Friday. I hope that you are okay and your family's okay. I know I'm really sorry if you're not doing too well today, but that's why I'm doing my show. Maybe I can uplift you a little bit. Okay, and I'm doing these hand-painted masks too. See, I hand paint these masks. They're kind of fun. On my website, mindyfradkin.com, you can get my mugs, t-shirts, masks, and I make hats. If you wanted a hat, all my hats that I wear, I make them, and I do custom hats. And so let's see here. Wait a minute. Here's my website. Soon to be another website address, but it'll point to this. I'll still be using that one, but that's my address, and I'll be getting my new one soon this weekend. And that's my old channel. I forgot to change that. Well, that was my channel, but not anymore. And I forgot to change that for now. All right, the Princess Well Network is my new YouTube channel as of a few hours ago. So anyway, again, if you're just coming on now, I forgot. I usually do my show earlier. I forgot to put my lights up so I would have more light. Sorry. It's a little dark here today, and I don't have time to stop and pause my show. So I'm just going with it. Sorry. Okay, now, what else do we have here? I'm going to have lots of quotes, as always, and I have a lot of fun things to do. I got this from in Woodstock, New York, Maverick Road. She has all kinds of uplifting fun things. Okay, so now, here we go. I got this book recently, The World According to Mr. Rogers, and he's one of the greatest men who's ever lived, one of the greatest. So I'm going to read from his book. What makes the difference between wishing and realizing our wishes? Lots of things, of course, but the main one, I think, is whether we link our wishes to our active work. It may take months or years, but it's far more likely to happen when we care so much that we'll work as hard as we can to make it happen. And when we're working toward the realization of our wishes, some of our greatest strengths come from the encouragement of people who care about us. Wouldn't you say? Yeah. Okay, now, there is no normal life that is free of pain. It's the very wrestling with our problems that can be the impetus for our growth. I hope you're proud of yourself for the times you've said yes, when all it meant was extra work for you and was seemingly helpful only to somebody else. Well, today, I really wasn't going to do a show. I wanted to, and then I'm like, no, I've got to deal with all this other stuff today. And then I'm like, you know what? I need to do a show today. And guess what? I'm so happy I'm doing a show today, even in the dark. If you're just coming on, I forgot my lights. I usually do my show earlier in the day, and I really totally forgot to put my lights up. So, okay, now I always have a kitty cat. Oh, you want to see Tiggy? One of my friends, Donna Cohen Vertel, she always asks where Tiggy is, and sometimes Tiggy makes an appearance. However, I'll show you a picture of her. I don't think you can hear me if I'm, oh, right. I don't think you can hear me if I go off. You can't. All right. Well, that's Tiggy. Okay. So I just wanted you to see her if you've never seen my show or seen her. She occasionally makes an appearance. Okay. Next quote. I got more quotes for you. Age doesn't matter unless you're a cheese. Now, I did a solo show before the pandemic. I toured in LA and New York City and up here in the Hudson Valley where I am. And I had this book, Age Doesn't Matter Unless You're a Cheese, by Catherine and Ross Petras. Writer Thomas Mann. Hold fast to time. Use it. Be conscious of each day, each hour. They slip away unnoticed all too easily and swiftly. And then financier Bernard Baruch. During my 87 years, I've witnessed a whole succession of technological revolutions, but none of them has done away with the need for character in the individual or the ability to think. How do you like that? Isn't that good? The time for thinkers has come, Mary Baker Eddy said, because we really do. We need to be thinkers. Okay, this is my shoe calendar of the day. My friend Leslie got this for me last year, and I had to get it again. I love my shoe calendar. Isn't that fun? And it's just fun to see so many amazing shoe designers in the world. Okay, How to Love by Thich Nhat Hanh. Joy is healing. If a relationship can't provide joy, then it's not true love. If you keep making the other person cry all day, that's not true love. Offer only the things that can make the other person happy. You should know the real needs of that person. Practice and learn how to generate a feeling of joy, a feeling of happiness with your in-breath, your out-breath, and your steps. If you have enough understanding and love, then every moment, whether it's spent making breakfast, driving the car, watering the garden, or doing anything else in your day, can be a moment of joy. Okay, so nobody really knew I was doing the show today. It's really a spontaneous thing, and hopefully in replay, but I know I'm really dark. Sorry about that. This is the first time I've ever done this and screwed up with the lighting. Well, anyway, it's just a spontaneous show. So here we go. I'm still doing it because I'm feeling led to do it today, and I hope that I'm sure some people watch it in replay. All right, wait a second. Okay, here we go. 365 ways to give thanks. Brenda Shoshana. Learn how to communicate lovingly. There are many ways to say the same thing. Some of us just blurt out our message in any old way, never giving careful attention to the manner in which we communicate. When we communicate in a rushed, loud, or angry tone, the person we are speaking to may not ever hear the words we're saying. What is responded to is the manner in which the words are being said. Take a moment before you communicate to pay attention to the tone, feeling, and manner in which you are delivering your message. Don't put the other person on the defensive. Couch your words in careful phrases. Look the person directly in the eye. Let that person know you care about how he or she responds and that there's time for a reply. This extra thoughtfulness will pay off. The person will be able to hear you and also can respond in any way he or she desires. I feel really bad that my lighting is terrible today. I literally, I literally forgot because I usually have light. I do it earlier in the day and I usually have light, and I do have lights. I just forgot to do it. So if you're just tuning in, I never know when people are tuning in. That's what happened today. Sorry about that. Okay, now, tomorrow at 4:00 Eastern time, I'm doing a cooking show, and I'm going to be making French pancakes. They're like crepes, and they're amazing. I mean, whenever I've made them, they're like everybody raves, children, everybody. It's like they're super easy and they're great. So I'm going to make those tomorrow. If anybody likes French pancakes, you can learn how to make them with me tomorrow at 4:00 Eastern time, 1:00 Pacific, and 9:00 UK. Now, next week, I'm going to do my dance party with Willie Nile in a moment. I'm just kind of telling you now for some reason, my next week's shows. Now, I'm basically going to be doing my solo shows on my Facebook page and YouTube. Am I doing the solo shows? Well, anyway, I'm thinking this through now. But my interview shows, I do interviews now too, which I used to do when I had my radio show years ago with a lot of well-known musicians and authors to promote the Smile Revolution. And so I'm back to doing that now that I have this program, StreamYard. So next week, I've got Nick Guzman, who has played with Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Neil Young and a lot of well-known people. And he's amazing. He actually sounds like Neil Young. So he was on last week. He's got a show next Friday night, the 12th, and 10:00 Eastern, 7:00 Pacific. But I'm going to have him on again at 4:00 East Coast time on Tuesday, the 9th. And then Bobby Summerfield, he's a legendary music engineer, who's worked with Michael Jackson, Johnny Clegg, and Harry Belafonte, a lot of people. He is going to be on next week. I just don't know the date yet because he doesn't know his schedule till Monday, but he's going to be on as one of my guests next week. So stay tuned, and I will be promoting it as soon as I find out his schedule, and I'll let you all know. Okay, so now we're going to do a song by Willie Nile. He's got so many great dance songs, and I promoted him a lot the last year, and I'm going to be having him on my show actually in May or June. Actually, he is in Philly right now recording a new album, and so he's not into the promoting mode. Like, he won't do an interview for me now. However, he said May or June, so you're going to be seeing him and meeting him on my show when he's ready. So in the meantime, this song is called, which I thought was appropriate for right now with people who are in lockdown, all dressed up and no place to go. Even if you're not in lockdown, there's not that many places to go these days. So this is a really good song. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to be dancing. Wait a second. Tim, on my iPad, because I'm going to be dancing with Princess Smiles. And here we go. Can you hear it? I hope you can hear it. All dressed up and nowhere to go. Credit card and it says she needs more dough. She got high heels and a red trousseau. Dressed up and no place to go. Standing by the river where the gas fires glow. Aristotle got a bottle of fine Bordeaux. No place to go. Heading to the city with his wife in tow. The president starring in a new game show. Santa Claus singing out ho, ho, ho. I think I should stay right here for later. Whoa, Santa, so. Henry David on Walden Pond. Later on a date with a beautiful blonde. They just closed down the last picture show. They got nowhere to run, they got nowhere to go. All dressed up and no place to go. All dressed up and no place to go. Say so. Stop. No place to go. You look so good. You need on the toe. Hound dogs playing on the radio. Where we're headed, baby, I don't know. I don't know. Dressed up and no place to go. There he is. And no place to go. All dressed up and no place to go. Dressed up and no place to go. And no place to go. So. You. I don't know. That's a great song. Now, I think I might do another one. Actually, this is another good song. I just love Willie Nelson. His music is amazing, and he's a great guy too. All right, I'm going to do one more dance song. Actually, this is called "This Is Our Time." Here we go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2.
The stars are lined up, the moon is on the right. There's a train in the station, I'm finding you right. We've been waiting here too long, the time has come to go. The engineer is ready, can you hear the whistle blow? This is our time, this is our place, this is our moment in the human race. This is our journey, this is our crime, this is our place, this is our time. Travel across a mountain, see the deserts and the street, see the good, bad, ugly, find out what it all means. Been a long time coming, people got to be brave. Can you hear the diesel humming, calling out for you and me? This is our time, this is our place, this is our moment, human race. This is our journey, this is our crime, this is our day, this is our time. Say goodbye to all your trouble, don't pay them any mind. Hold me close, take my hand, leave it all behind. You don't need a ticket, there's nothing to declare. Time has come to stand up for people everywhere. This is our time, this is our place, this is our moment, the human race. This is our journey, this is our crime, this is our place, this is our time. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the drive? Can you feel the feeling that it's good to be alive? This is our time, this is our place, this is our moment, the human race. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Love it. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, he's so cool. He's such a neat guy too. He's like very genuine, very real, and very amazing in concert. I mean, I just met him last January, a year ago, before lockdown, before the pandemic hit in the city, and it was so great. It was really like, well, it was an amazing concert. He was one of the performers. And anyway, it was the 60th anniversary for the folk city club from the folk club from the 60s. And it was amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And let's see if anybody is on, because it was a spontaneous show today. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, Tracy Ann. I'll dress up to go to the kitchen, right? Anyway, so thanks for coming. And it was just a spontaneous show today. So anyway, thanks for coming. Tomorrow is my cooking show. It's a variety show because I like to do different things. So next week I have 2 interviews. And thanks for coming. Happy Friday. I love you all very much. And keep focusing on the good because there's always good going on. And that would help you smile. And no matter what, yes, I know we all have challenges, but it's like we have to still be grateful for what we do have. And I'm not saying I'm like this all the time. I mean, we all have challenges in different ways, but I'm able to do this show to uplift and help others. And I'm really grateful I can do this show. And now I'm expanding my repertoire here. And I'm super grateful to be able to do these interviews too for you. And I love you all. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Oh, and the Super Bowl. Oh, I'm not supposed to say Super Bowl. I think I'm not supposed to. I know it's Sunday is like the big game. So, but I'll see you all tomorrow. And then, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock UK. Okay. Love you. Bye. And share this if you like. Share my show. Subscribe to my new channel, the Princess Well Network would be great. And on Facebook and YouTube, because I'll be doing more things on YouTube for the interview shows. And I'm working all this out. So that would be really appreciated. Or if you want a mug, I'm changing my mindyfradkin.com works, and it'll still work, but it'll be pointing to another website, which I'll be letting you know next week. Okay. So I will see you later. Bye.